And let's do 3 Om together. Om. Agnenatimirandasya Gnanjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Let's visualize Guruji in our heart. Inhale deeply, go into your heart. Visualize Guruji, Guruji's feet. Exhale and bow down to him. And this sloka, as you know, means salutations to the Guru. Let the Guru open our eyes with the colorium of knowledge. Let him bring us the knowledge to remove the ignorance. And as usual on Monday, just to keep being always connected to Bhagavad Gita daily, as Guruji says, read daily Bhagavad Gita. So we will talk about the mind again and again, because, mind, as Bhagavad Gita says, is our best friend, but also our worst enemy, right? When the mind is too stubborn, when the mind is not seeing clearly, and we cannot see with our normal mind the divine and understand, we need the enlightened mind. We need our consciousness. And let's just see just one sloka and then start talking about our mind and how the mind, it's not seeing the divine, cannot. So we have chapter 4, Jnana Vibhaga Yoga. And you have this chapter, these verses, this section of the verses 16-23, defining action and inaction. I will not come on that. How to be detached, whatever you do, that is actually, not being bound to the karma. And let's see a quote which is connected to the mind. There are two, verse 21 and verse 23. Free from expectation with a controlled mind, having no sense of ownership and acting only to maintain the body, one does not incur sin. The sin is the karma, right? The bad karma. And then we have Sloka 23. For the liberated person who is free from attachments, whose mind is established in wisdom and acts only for sacrifice, karma is entirely dissolved. So, a controlled mind, free from expectation with a controlled mind, without having a sense of ownership, and you act just to maintain the body, then you don't create bad karma. Because you don't have expectation, your mind is mastered, is controlled. You don't want to own anything, you don't want to possess anything, so you don't have attachment, right? And you do the minimum. I mean, you just act to maintain the body, which means you don't have extra desires, you don't nourish your desire body, your desire energy. And if you are liberated, so for the liberated person, free from attachment, so this is again clarified in Sloka 23rd, whose mind is established in wisdom. So your mind is wise, is established in wisdom, and you act only for sacrifice, and then your karma is entirely dissolved. So acts only for sacrifice, acts from love, right? Unconditional love. So let's think of this. So how to have a controlled mind and be free from expectation and not attach yourself to anything. This is like such a big thing we feel. It seems easy, but it's not easy. Like everything on the bhakti path, it's easy, but it's difficult. And the best way to do this, so what is Lord Krishna saying? And these slokas, you know them. I will read you a little bit of Sanskrit as well. Chapter 18. So, what is the recipe to control the mind, to be detached, and not have expectations? What is that? And I know you know it. It's on in small Bhagavad Gita, blue one, page 31303, verses 64, 65, chapter 18. These are the key verses of Bhagavad Gita that we always have to remember. And some are verses that we have to read and recite every day. So I will just tell you the verse 65. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam eva ishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosime. Fix your mind on me, be devoted to me, worship me, bow down before me, and you shall come to me. I promise you this for certain, for you are dear to me. So, again, what is Lord Krishna saying here? You have to fix your mind on Him, having a single pointed mind, single pointed devotion. Be devoted to me, worship me, bow down before me, and you shall come to me. And I'll just share with you something that happened to me recently. I was on my balcony doing my sadhana, and I opened my phone and I saw a picture of Guruji appearing. I have many experiences with pictures of Guruji appearing out of nowhere. It was a very beautiful picture. He was standing, looking on the right with his long hair and dressed in a blue kurta. And I was like, wow, what does this picture want to tell me? And you know what? Why the picture came? The picture was saying, put me on your background on the phone as wallpaper. And it's true, since several days, maybe 1 week, I was not having Guruji on my phone because I had Divine Mother. I had a Divine Mother picture because I was touched. When I'm touched by something, I want to remember it. And when Jagannath Ratha Yatra was there, at one point I put Jagannath picture because he was so sweet. He was really melting my heart. And of course, I know that is Guruji. I know Divine Mother is Guruji as well. But Guruji's picture, came personally to tell me, put me on your phone. And I was trying to see where is that picture. I looked at the gallery, but I think I need some time to find that picture. And meanwhile, another picture attracted me. So it's Guruji, and I put Guruji on my phone. And Guruji is in meditation. And I love these pictures of him in meditation because, he's even beyond himself. His meditative states are so deep. If you fix your mind on him when he is in those states, he will uplift you. You will feel raised. So this is something that I can recommend you. And you'll get that recommendation from someone who had, 8 gurus before Guruji, 8 gurus minimum, okay? So Guruji is my 9th guru, is the ultimate. And because you remember that story, I sat at his feet 30 minutes and then my whole perception of the world changed. And I bow down to many gurus before. I bow down to India in general too, because I have that devotion, and even to other gods. I bow down in Morocco, in Muslim tradition. I bow down in Catholic, Greco-Catholic, Romano-Catholic, because I was raised in devotion. My mother was a very devotional being. She was just crying for God so much, so she brought me that. But having your guru, knowing that is your guru, and really holding his hand when you are not fine, when your mind is not stable, That is something amazing. And I want you all to experience that. And for this, I give you this tip. Put a picture of Guruji on your phone if you don't have one. And if your picture is there, but you don't look at that, just open your phone, change the picture, and make a ritual of looking at him and connecting to him. And yesterday I gave that story of a Mataji who was crying because outside Guruji was not talking to her. And one of the Swamis says, but did you think of talking to him? Talk to him every day, connect to him every day. It will help you so much. And she did this. She talked to Guruji every day. And then when she came back to the ashram, Guruji came straight to her and started to talk to her. So you see, this is the amazing power of the Guru. And we will talk in Guru Gita today. We have a very beautiful verse with Loka Manohara Das. We will see that verse of Guru Gita today. You have to make your effort. And your effort is this, what Lord Krishna says, fix your mind on me. So you have to think of him. You have to put your effort, especially when your mind doesn't want. Fake it until you make it. Try. Someone was asking the question, what to do if I can't do my sadhana? Try. Do 5 minutes of it. Don't let go. Don't give up. Be there. Be devoted to me. Devotion is not something that comes automatically. You have it in your heart. And what is beautiful, this morning again, I was looking at my picture, the picture on my phone, and I started to do a meditation on that. And you will see, if you don't put your mind into it, you will just start crying. Why? Because the longing for the Sadguru comes from your heart, from your Atma. And your Atma is searching for Paramatma, is searching for this ultimate high connection. And if you go into that, you will see you will raise automatically and absorb yourself in Guruji's silence. I know outside he's so fast. This is why he's fast, because our mind gets crazy when he's so fast. He's changing things so quickly. Because he wants us to search for him from other part of us than our mind. So he will drive us crazy until we will want something else. As Arjuna will want Krishna, chapter 11, he will see him in his Vishwarupa because he wants that. He said, no, I know you are not. You are something more than that. You are not only this. Yes, he's all the dimensions, all the craziness, all the layers. And make this effort. Don't let go. Find a dimension of him that is talking to you. Maybe the child dimension, maybe the guru dimension, maybe the silent consciousness, higher consciousness. When I see him in silence, I can connect to him, because for me it's the infinite, and I want that. I want that. I want God in his supreme form. This is what I want. So this is what I'm longing for. So of course, all other dimensions are not satisfying us. So find a dimension of him that you can meditate on. Maybe you will see him as Divine Mother. Put that picture of him on your phone, on your laptop. And don't care about what other people will think. Just come out of that. Guruji was saying we have to start doing that. And if you go to your work, start assuming your divine path, because it's amazing. This spiritual path we have is amazing. Yeah, so this is actually my Bhagavad Gita understanding today, that mind cannot be controlled by itself. It's like a monkey. But step by step, we can absorb ourselves in another dimension of ourselves. And we can go to search another dimension of Guruji, his true nature, his true dimension, which is also beyond whatever we can see. Guruji is beyond his body. Guruji is everywhere. many people come and say, oh, I can't connect to him, I can connect to my home so easily. Yes, because he's beyond. And when he's there, he's for everyone. He's not only for us. When he gives a darshan, he's for everyone, all the souls. But you have your Krishna and you have your Guruji, so connect to Guruji. Beautiful. So let's meditate on this. Again, inhale, go into your heart, visualize Guruji's feet. Exhale, bow down to him, fix your mind on him. The feet of the Guru have the power to purify all your sins, all your karma, all your samskaras, if you can surrender to them. That is the power of Guru's feet. And that makes a nice transition to our Guru Gita, which is with Guruji's feet. Like our beautiful Guru Gita. And the Sloka 109. Nityam Brahma Nirakaram Nirgunam Bodhayat Param Sarvam Brahma Nirabhasam Dipo Dipantaram Yata. Just as one lamp lights another, the Guru imparts to the disciple awareness of the Absolute Being who is eternal, imperceptible, and without form or attribute. So you go from seeing his body, you go to the Absolute, to the Absolute Being, eternal, imperceptible, without form or attribute. And look, Manohar Das, maybe you want to read the commentary Guruji is giving here. We can do that. And then I want to share an experience I had with Radha yesterday and encourage Loka Manohar Das to share something as well. So we will go from the Absolute Being of Guruji to also the energy of Radha that is still there. Yes, if you want to read the commentary, so we all listen to that.
Just as one lamp lights another, the Guru wants to disciple awareness of the Absolute Being who is eternal, imperceptible, and without form or attributes. You see here the state in which the Guru dwells. The Guru dwells to the absolute reality. The Guru dwells Raya himself, who is with form and without form. The Guru dwells in that awareness of the Absolute Being.
Guru dwells in the absolute reality. The Guru dwells in Narayana himself, who is with form and without form. The Guru dwells in that awareness of the Absolute Being. The Guru is aware of his eternity, and the Guru can transfer that. Just like a lamp lighting another lamp, the Guru can impart that same awareness to the one who is fully surrendered. So Loka Manohar Das from South Africa is sharing his experience, how he felt Radha very strongly yesterday in South African temple. So I'm just listening to him and I will make you the summary after. And then after I will make you a short comment as well about Guru Gita and about my experiences with Radha yesterday. It was amazing. So he didn't have his dhoti, he didn't have his tilak. He was thinking it's too far and he did not have time to go to his sister's place. But finally everything got arranged to go to the temple. And he was placed in the temple directly in front of Radha and Krishna. And he will show us darshan of Radha Krishna picture.
So this is today's photo of Radha Krishna.
They're too sweet. I will try to get the picture and put it also in the comments.
And for that entire few hours that I was there, it felt like Radha and Guruji had planned this family weekend for me to be in the city, just so that I could be invited and come to Radha ask me and enjoy and spend this time with Radha.
So he felt that Guruji arranged everything so that he can be in the city just to have this meeting with Radha Krishna. And he felt that there was no one in the room except him and Radha, and he started to cry. Radha is not his Ishtadev. But he had his devotee initiation in Vrindavan in 2018. And his connection, first connection with Radha Rani was in Vrindavan. And how this connection happened through his grace, that he was able to go there, and he was sitting and just crying there. One of the most beautiful experiences that he had. So it's always Guru's grace, right? Guru Kripa. Thank you so much. This reminds me something that Guruji was saying once. A devotee was complaining that it was so long to reach the ashram, in Springen. She had to, her GPS was always saying, you arrived. And she had so much work, on the German streets, roads. Usually they're in work all the time in different sides. And you have to know where that part is. And we were so late, that actually it was like some years ago. And she told Guruji, it was so hard to reach here. It was like a pilgrimage. And Guruji looked at her and said, it's always a pilgrimage. It's always a pilgrimage. And this really makes me think that, yes, always when we need to experience something strong, we go through this and we are never prepared. It's like you were so much prepared before. Some of us, prepare all the puja kits, all the suitcase, everything. And, sometimes nothing is happening. And the moment when you are not prepared, you really, it's like it's like coming from far, Guruji just takes you and puts you in the fire immediately. It happened to me recently. I was thinking, okay, I have three new brahmacharinis to initiate in Springen. Okay, there are 4 in Shivitaldam. I just go to Shivitaldam with just 2-3 clothes and not my full luggage. I will leave it in Springen. And actually, Guruji made me stay there the whole event. And I had to wash my clothes, because it was like, several hours. I didn't want to make anyone, go and bring my luggage. I said, okay, it's my fault. Okay, so let's do like in India. Let's wash the clothes. And I did same in India. The only time, the only moment when I went there just with some clothes for 10 days, I remained there 6 months. And hopefully I had a luggage. The year before I left the luggage in another city, So I went and took it, and I had everything. But you see what is beautiful? He takes us like the divine, the divine is calling us, Guruji, through the Murtis. Guruji himself is calling us, there, but somehow everything falls into place. So I love, like, someone gave me a dhoti, someone gave me a tilak. That was sweet. Yeah, so finally you're ready up and put in front of Radha. That is amazing. Yes, I felt, I don't know how it was for you all, but I felt that this year Radhashtami was something special. Also because Guruji is also inaugurating now that beautiful Radharani Mandir and 8 Sakis. Beautiful, really beautiful. And also because I feel it's like, I don't know, we are more alive, and that energy of Radha is more present. Sometimes, as you said, like we if it's not our Ishtadev, sometimes we don't feel connected. And that is also the wish of Guruji and the deities. So that we see the difference, on this duality planet, we need to go from darkness to light to understand the both extremes. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, we all cried. I think yesterday was beautiful, and we all had our tears with Radharani and with the devotees. Let's move on to the Puja and Abhishekam today with Pinaka Darini Dasi. Wonderful. Maybe we can do Triom together to start that before it starts. Jai Gurudev. I let you guide if you wish us to sing Triom, if you wish us to put the conch, if you want to. You have your bell? Yeah.
Okay, better we do the conch.
Yes.
If you have, yes.
We will find it somewhere.
I can do the conch. We have it here.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, live conch. That is good. Perfect. Okay, so let's all focus on the Puja Abhishekam and let this come into us and wash us from inside. Everything is happening inside. We are starting Puja Abhishekam to Guru's feet and Shiva today, Shivji today. Have a nice day and have a nice week. Jai Gurudev.